Hey Capricorn, it's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot here to do your weekly reading. All right, so I'm not asking a specific question this week. So I'm just seeing what comes up. So I'm starting with the Lenormand deck. All right, let's see for Capricorn. All right, so we have the child, which can represent children in some way, but it can also represent a fresh start. And then we've got the stork. And then we have the lilies, which represent actually monogamy. Okay, so this fresh start brings huge change for somebody, possibly you, okay? And it also, it looks like, could bring a very loving, monogamous situation. You know, if this fresh start means that something had to end, whatever that was, in order for a fresh start to come in, I feel like that's what's happening. I feel like this is going to be a big change for you. It could be a big change for the person that you're watching the video for too. You know, and this lilies or this monogamy card here, you know, it feels like you're moving in the direction of that monogamous connection, you know, and it could be that maybe that's a big change for you or a big change for them. But, you know, if you've been alone for a long time, a monogamous relationship is a big change. If, you know, somebody's been in a situation around a third party, you could have been part of that. And now monogamy, big change. I feel like, you know, what separates this fresh start and this monogamy is some big change has either happened or is going to happen for you, excuse me, and the person that you're watching the video for, okay? Now, I'm going to use a deck that I created, and it really just gives me some additional messages from either the person that you're watching the video for or from Spirit, okay? All right, so here's the first one. And here is the second one. All right, so I have here, the scent of your perfume was like home to me. So it feels like somebody is thinking about you or came across somebody that possibly wore your perfume. And you know, the nose, actually, that particular sense in us is one of the strongest. So somebody might have, you know, had that experience recently where they smelled your perfume and it immediately triggered something for them with regards to you. And then I have here, I know how things ended was not right. So something happened here, okay? And I feel like this was in the past. You know, it could have been not right. It feels like the person speaking to you here, it feels like they did something wrong. You might feel that way too, okay? You know, this could represent them or you, but I've designed it so that, you know, it's your person talking to you. But in general readings, you know, you never know. So I feel like somebody was triggered to think about you very, very recently. And this person might be going through big changes, or you might be going through big changes. You know, we'll see. So let's get into the tarot here. The first row is going to represent you, but of course, in a general reading, if you want to swap the characters, you can do that. The energies might flip. All right, this is the Celtic Tarot, and I'm also using the Mermaid Tarot. The artwork is very, very similar in these two decks. All right, so for you, we have, oh, son of a gun. All right, we have Justice. So something balancing out, something could be, you know, you might be seeing somebody go through a divorce, or something, you might be seeing something as justice, something, a right being made wrong. Somebody might be, you know, I know things ended, I know how things ended was not right. So somebody might be coming back to give you some justice with respect to that. All right, so we have Queen of Wands. So the person that you're dealing with now is single. You know, if they weren't single before, I feel like they are now, is what this is telling me. All right, we have the Lovers. You may not know that this person is single yet. The Lovers is about a choice. You may either feel like you have to make a choice based on this person coming back and sharing the changes that they've gone through, which may include a divorce. This may indicate that you are going through a divorce and that you've made a choice. Look at this person has the Ace of Cups. So this is either about restarting something, or this is something brand new. But this up here says fresh start, fresh start. Monogamy. Somebody's making a choice. Could be you, could be the other person. The Magician. Magician for you, you know, I feel like this is what you have been manifesting, what you have been thinking about. And look at this. This is so interesting. So they have Justice down here. Okay, so you might have been manifesting this connection coming together, and it might have required somebody making a choice and somebody having to, unfortunately, possibly, divorce. We've got Justice twice here, and this is coming underneath the Magician from you. You know, I'm not saying that you caused the divorce, okay, but I don't feel like you're unhappy about it if that's what's happening here, because, you know, we have Justice and Ace of Cups next to each other and the card of being single. The World for you and Ace of Pentacles for them. I mean, this feels like very fresh start, fresh start. That's what this feels like. Somebody who wasn't single before is now single. I mean, literally, you both could have gone through a divorce. You both could have made a choice for new love. I feel like you were more aware of the idea of manifesting this than this person was. The World is about, could be a satisfying ending or a satisfying new beginning. fresh start. I mean, it's all over this reading. But, you know, I love seeing the lilies card. It feels like whatever this connection is, it's moving towards monogamy. And somebody might have done something that they really regret and they feel badly about. But it might have that probably needed to happen in order for this person to, you know, to move forward and to realize things, you know, later on down the road. They might not have been able to make this happen before. But now, I mean, big changes. What's bigger than divorce? Justice. I mean, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana here. All right, so we're going to look at mutual energy here. Oops. We have 7 of Wands, and we have the Wheel. That's interesting. Your energy coming up as the 7 of Wands, their energy, Wheel of Fortune, feeling like this, you know, may have been destined, or maybe coming to the realization that this was all along meant to be. 7 of Wands, you might feel in the position that you're having to defend something here, okay? Whatever that is for you. And then the mutual energy, codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Whose addictions? Nine of Wands. All right, so that could be part of what the major changes needed, you know, that needed to happen, you know, and if somebody took some major action towards removing some of the codependent energy they might have had, possibly from removing themselves from a marriage or a relationship that they feel like they really, you know, were just enduring. They weren't, you know, flourishing in that relationship. They were enduring it. But it, you know, it might put you, if this person walked away from something and is now walking towards you, you might be put in the position where you have to defend something that you really don't have to defend. It's something that might be within you, but you don't owe anybody any explanations, especially not over what somebody else is trying to move forward in their life. But I feel like what has happened is because it was supposed to happen that way. Wheel of Fortune. It, you know, this connection may have come together to help somebody else break out of a codependent situation that they were just enduring. That's really no way to live life, right? All right. Capricorn, that's what I have for you. For those of you in the States that celebrate Thanksgiving, I hope you have a lovely one this week, and definitely a week to appreciate what you are grateful for. So take some time to do that if you like. And I will talk to you next week. All right. Thanks so much. Bye, Capricorn.